Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. Hey, today I just wanted to give you a taste. I've done some TA for my trading group today, and I want to give you a taste of the kind of things that I offer in the trading group, just so you know what you get in there. So today I'm just going to share several videos that I've shared in the Telegram group today. I've been kind of walking the group through learning and understanding Elliott Wave. We've been talking about it here. Anyway, I started this morning here. Let's see if I can find a little mini lesson here. So I'm going to play this mini lesson. It's very small, and I'm going to play a series of mini lessons. And you can go back through the chart today and actually practice the stuff that we're watching. I also offered a video exclusive to them this morning TA, Saturday morning TA there, and just warned them about what waves could be coming. So if I don't give a YouTube video, the Telegram group always has the information. They get videos every day. So if I miss for some reason on YouTube, the definitely Telegram group has priority. So with that being said, I just want to give you a taste of that, and it'll benefit you as well, so you know where we're going here. So I'm going to play I'm going to play the four lessons here. They're very short. Each of them, there might be 7 minutes or so. I'm not sure the first one's 5 minutes, and then after that, then we have some clarification because people ask the questions, and then let's see. Yeah, they're all not very long, so I just want to kind of compile them. You should definitely watch them if you want to learn this information, and it'll really help you in your trading. Okay, a lot of people are saying how helpful it's been today, so I want to share it with you guys just to give you a taste of what's going on. All right, with that being said, let's give it a start. All right, there we go. Want to Let's give a mini lesson here on structure. When I talk about wave structure and why I trade by wave structure, the wave structure tells me everything, okay? I want you to see the difference, okay, between what we call an impulse and a corrective wave, okay? An impulse and a corrective wave. Zooming out just very quickly, okay? And this is impulsive. It's more impulsive than anything. This right here, supremely impulsive. Um, okay, really impulse. Okay, it's moving. Okay, prices. You have a wave in the beginning, and then boom, and then it finishes. Okay, so that's a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's an impulse wave. A corrective wave is a three wave and that's my opinion here. That's what I'm thinking here. This is a three wave pullback. Okay, it comes up choppy and it comes up, correctively. We call it when we measure it. It doesn't measure impulsively. Okay, like for instance, when I measure this wave. Okay, look at this. This came all the way down to the 4618. Okay, that's this wave is four times the size of this wave. Okay, for 460% of that wave, really. Okay, but when we measure this wave, for instance, if we measure it, depending on how we measure it, if we measure it this way, this only came and wicked the 1618. It just came and wicked it and came back down. In other words, it's not as impulsive. It's not as powerful of a move. Okay, so anyway, so that's those are some concepts here. So when I go to the small time frame, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for impulsive type waves and corrective type waves. Okay, like when I measure this wave right here, even though we went up impulsively, the overall wave structure of that is a correction. It's a three wave, and it only comes to the 1618. It would have been really impulsive had this wave come on up here and then done that. That's impulse, okay? So this was just a corrective three wave, all right? Whereas this is an impulse, okay? That's a five wave impulse to the downside. But it's still in a corrective structure, so it's still kind of a corrective shape, so to speak. We had a nice impulse here. Right there, three-way pullback, and then another nice impulse here. So that's it's those are impulsive structures, but still you had impulse, but it's still part of a corrective shape. If I measure that wave to that wave, we came to the one-to-one extension. So again, when we measure them and look at their shape, they're still corrective in nature. Okay, it's a corrective shape. So there's a corrective shape. So now I do that on every time frame. I'm looking for impulse and correction, impulse and correction. And so what I do here is, okay, what type of wave do I have here? Well, look at that. 1-to-1 extension, 127. You can see that the wave shape, what's the wave shape? It's got three waves. Okay, that's a corrective shape. Okay, so wave structure is telling me everything. All right, so we're in a correction. We know that. Now, what shape do we have so far? We got a three wave. And you see how truncated it is. It's not moving. It's not going fast. It's not impulsive. It's still kind of corrective. So when I measure this guy, even though that's kind of an impulse, small impulse, you can see that we're heading down to the 1-to-1 extension or the 127 extension to finish this wave out. This wave is probably going to finish at A, B, C in this region here, and then it's going to come up. That's most likely what's going to happen. And so I can kind of begin predicting the future here just by looking at the structure of the wave. So as long as this comes down like this correctively, then what we're going to have is a three wave move. And so this might be a good scalpy long for somebody here. If somebody wants to take this long from this region, it's going to be only $100 or $200. It could be a little bit more. We'll have to wait and see what we get. But if we zoom out, it may not even be that. We'll have to wait and see. But if we zoom out and if we kind of come down here, we got 95, 9600, 9570, 9640 in that range there for a corrective move to the upside. Corrective move to the upside. Again, as I talked about, if we break this low, it's not a no, I'm sorry, wrong one. We break this low, it's not a 1-2-1-2. No, I'm sorry, this low. Yeah, so it wouldn't be a 1-2-1-2 anymore. So understand that. So yeah. Anyway, I just want to talk about corrective. So when I talk about wave structure and why do I get in trades and out of trades, because structure is telling me the direction. Okay, if I'm in a corrective wave to the downside, that means I'm going to have a reversal coming. And it's going to move up. Okay, so this is going to move up. Now, how far it goes, and it's going to go up correctively. So, maybe, or if it does, so it looks like it's corrective in nature. All right. So we might have some kind of a three wave move like this, and then we're coming down. So that's the way I look at it. I hope that's beginning to help some of you understand how at least I look at the market. That's the way I see it, and that's the way I trade it. All right, guys, have a great Saturday. All right, there was video one. Let me show you the follow-up because we had a question about impulses and corrections, and so I had to clarify. So here's part two, clarification. All right, let's do some clarification. Good questions being asked. Okay, you have to understand that subwaves and main waves. Okay, every wave you see, all this is subwaves of some larger degree. Okay, this wave right here. Let me get my pointer here. There we go. This wave right here has subwaves in it. Okay, and so you can measure the subwaves. You can measure the larger structure. Okay, you can go zoom out and measure this larger structure. Right? Actually, it would be here. So everything fits in. Everything fits together like a big puzzle. There's puzzle pieces, right? So in a corrective wave, let me just again, you need to learn this stuff here. In a corrective wave, that's a corrective shape, three waves, and then so each wave will have the first the A wave could have five waves. The B wave always has three waves, and the C wave, if A is five, then C is five. Well, C is always five. Okay, so in an A B C correction, A could be five or three. Okay, B is always three, C is always five. Okay. Now, that's ABC. WXY, A is three waves, B is three waves, C is three waves. Now, you'll notice that A has three waves. This is going to have subwaves in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or three. It's gonna you're going to keep going down to the level. So it just depends on what you're measuring. Okay, so this actually, so if I measure this move right here. So I'm just measuring this little small wave. This is right now it's at the 127. It looks like it might continue on down to the 1618. Okay, so that means what we're getting potentially is a five wave move like this. And so this is actually going to do this. Okay, so there's the larger structure. That's an impulse within a corrective structure. This would be the C wave, always 5 waves. But even so, we know that if it comes down here, it's going up because this is 3 waves. How many waves is this right here? I mean, it cannot be denied. That's 3 waves. Okay. Now, oh, actually, you might say, okay, there's 5 waves there, which it's kind of a weird shape. Um, it's diagonal, maybe 5 waves, but it's mainly. I think it's 3 waves. I think that wick is um, 3, 3, 3. Okay. So this to me is looking very corrective. I could be wrong on that. Okay, it's sometimes when you get stuff like this, it becomes cryptic. You're like, oh, what is that, right? If I didn't have any of this and all I had was this, it's 3 waves. It's clear. So anyway, this looks like it's going to be a 3 wave structure. Okay, uh, coming down to the one-to-one extension, 92.65 is a likely target. Um, Again, we never know what the market's going to do. We always just take instruction and say, okay, what's going on here? So if this stops here and get a reversal candle, wait for the pullback and you're in. Okay. If you don't get that, if you don't get the reversal candle here and it comes on down here, wait for the reversal candle, wait for the retest, and then you're in. Okay, that's the way we think about it. But we're trying to anticipate what might happen. Okay, so as we anticipate it, we understand. We put the fibs on there and we watch the wave. Okay, is that 3 waves? Is that 5? Well, right now it's 3 waves. If it comes down here and does that, then you got a 5 wave move. Okay, so then you've got a bigger move, and then we can expect more upside, which I mentioned in the video this morning. All right, so there are impulses in an ABC zigzag. That's an impulse, and that's an impulse. So if you measured it, you would see 5 waves, and they measure impulsively. But if you measure the entire correction, the entire structure, you'd see that it's only the one-to-one extension, 127 extension. So just depends on what time frame and what level of structure that you're measuring. Hope that makes it clear as mud. All right, that was video 2, and here comes video 3. Now that I share, I've just again continued teaching through the morning and offered some charts along the way. Where's part 3? There it is, part 3. All right, this is part 3 of wave structure and telling the future with wave structure. Okay, so you can see how we have a 3 wave move, could be a 5 wave move, I don't know, some kind of a diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or just a 3 wave move where you have an A, B, and 5 waves in the C, and you got 1, 2 real small in here, 3, 4, 5, like that. So anyway, five or 3, I can't tell, but this ended with 5, so I guess we got to count this as 5. Okay, this went up in 3 waves there. Where's my pen? Boom, right there. Okay, so we got went up in 3, and now we're going to ask ourselves, is this going to go down in 5 waves impulsively? Because if it started with 5, it's got to end with 5. Okay, is it going to go up in 5 waves impulsively or correctively? And the way you know that, again, just from reviewing, is you put the fibs on, and if those 5 waves come past if the length of those waves come past the 1618, then you know you're dealing with impulse. Okay, but if they stop at the 1-to-1 or the 127, then they're corrective. And you can see how we tagged the 786, bounced, we got a little flat right here, and then had one more 5 wave push right here. So let's do the analysis on this last wave, and I'll show you how to count it. Okay, first off, when you want to count just a single wave all by itself, we'll just measure the first wave with our fibs. Okay, so right there, right there, right there, you can see where this wave came about to the 1618. So we're dealing with 1. Let me take that off so I can just show you how I came up with that. 1, it's the first wave, and you should be able to see 5 subwaves in there. We'll check it in a minute. 2, the third wave comes down here to the 1618. There's 3. We got a flat right here for a 4th wave. Okay, and then we got a 5th wave. Okay, this is an impulse wave, but that ended a 3 wave correction. Okay, how do we know it ended a 3 wave correction? Because we have 5 finished waves. You got 5 waves in here, 5 waves in here, 5 waves in here, 3 finished waves. Excuse me, 5 finished waves here, and then in a 3 wave structure. So because of that, we know that the next move is to the upside. The next move is up. So just looking at the small time frame here, this is the 1 minute chart. You can see 5 waves in all of these waves here in the structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 5 there. Now, how you delineate the 5th wave in here might be more like this. If I'm technical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this 3rd wave has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. So yeah. Okay, so there's 5 waves there. Regardless, okay, now let's find the 5 waves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 3rd wave. Okay, and then here's 3 waves in the 4th. That's and then let's find 5 waves in the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finished. And now we're heading up. Okay, it's reversed. Got an engulfing candle here, retest, and reversed. Okay, now how high is this going to go? Well, I mean, a couple things it could do. Again, just kind of teaching today, off and on. I'm working at my house, but got the computer on, and I pass by the computer, just look at the chart, see what it's doing. Okay, so this 3-wave move came down to a corrective level. All right. Now, if it wants to continue, it can. It can do a 3-wave and then continue. So that's possible. All right. But more likely, in my opinion, here we're going to get a move off of here, right there, and we're going to head on up probably to the $9,700 range. And so our larger structure 3-wave move could be this, and then we go short from there. Make sense? All of this is corrective the way it's shaped. So it's telling me more down is to come. Where's it going down? Well, I don't think it's going too far down. We got a 3-wave move. A 3-wave move when it's finished, going to get a 3-wave move down. We're going to come down here to our $8,800 to $9,000 target, most likely. 2-hour chart. So the fibs on that guy. Top of here to the bottom of there to where we think we're headed. And we can guess that we're going to hit about $8,900 to $8,700. 87 to 89. So there's the target. And then that would give us, in the grand scheme of the count, a WXY, and then we go up. That's what I'm predicting. That's what I'm predicting right now based on the wave structure. All right, we'll talk to you later. All right, that was part 3, and let me give you part 4 as well. Okay, here we go. All right, part 4 here. Okay, so we got a move happening. This happened off the one-to-one extension. We already measured it, but let me put it on there so you can see it. 1-to-1, right? Bounced right off the 1-to-1. See the 1 there? Okay, so now we got the bounce. Now, is this just going to be a 3-wave move and then we go down, or is this going to be an impulse? So what do? We take our fibs, we measure the first wave. 2 clicks, then we come back to the second wave, since we have a 2 and then a reversal. So let's watch where it comes. 1-to-1, 127, 168. If it comes up here to the 1618, we can have good confidence we got an impulse in our hands. If it stops here and shows reversal signs, okay, reversal would be a wave that comes into the territory. Here, let me get my pen. Reversal bounces here, comes into the territory of this, or even breaks this low here. That would be kind of reversalish. So you can kind of check that out. So anyway, we're just going to keep applying this principle. We're going to, when we see 2 waves form, we put our fibs on it. Okay, put our fibs, watch, see what it does. If it gets up here, okay, boom, boom, boom. We're going to expect that. 3-way pullback, going to get more up. Okay, if it doesn't get up here and just seems to like reverse, we're going down. Okay, there we go. Hope you're starting to get it. All right, so there's the videos up to this point, and I just wanted to kind of share those with you. I hope that's clear as mud. And here's the present tense. Here where we are, you can kind of see that we've got a 1 and a 2. Now what we might have here is a 1-2 of the next wave. So this is like this could be a 1-2. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 3rd wave, and so we put the fibs on this guy right here. Now, with that kind of a big 1-2, we would actually get a move up here to the 2618 on that third wave. Now, I'm not sure if that's the case or not. If we come down and break this level, this isn't a 1-2. So that's the way we're thinking about it. All right. Hope those videos helped you as think about the fibs and the relationship between corrections and impulses and kind of stuff I teach all the time, privately and on my channel. I hope that helps you understand the channel better too. You guys have a great Saturday. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye bye.